What is up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a fun kind of summary video for you guys. I'm going to be using two pieces of the new Kylie summer collection. I have the Kylie Go Bananas lip gloss and I have the eyeshadow palette right here, which did come in with a shattered pan right here. I emailed Kylie's support, so we'll see what happens. But I played with this palette, and of course I'm going to give you guys my final thoughts on that at the end of this video. But of course I'm going to show you guys some swatches and of course this tutorial. So if you'd like to see everything I did with this two pieces of her summer collection, then keep on watching. You guys in nice and close because we're going to go in with the eyes first, obviously. So we're going to go in with the Kylie Cosmetics Summer palette. It really doesn't have a name except for the summer palette, I'm guessing. And so, I mean, the packaging is actually really cute, and you open it up and you're going to get like some neutrals and some warmer tones in here. So, I mean, yeah, you're going to get a lot more warmer tones, and I was really hoping for something even more exciting. Looking at it in person, it kind of looks like how it looks in the photos, where it's kind of a little bit lackluster, where I wish that 3 or 4 of the shades could have been replaced with something a little bit more fun, like maybe some corals and like really bright oranges, and maybe of course like a really vibrant yellow or something like that. I did receive this in the mail just today, and this shade right here was actually shattered, so not happy about that, but don't worry, I emailed customer support. Anyways, let me show you guys some swatches before we dive right into the eyes. We have Beach Babe, Melon, Hottie, Sunkiss, Summer, Juicy, Bikini Mama, Pool Day, Aquaholic, Blazing, Heat Wave, Need a Tan, Suns Out Buns Out, Always In. There are the shades. Let's just dive right into this look. I really don't know what I want to go with. I feel like I want to go with like the fun colors in this palette, so I want to go in with the shade Melon first and just kind of throw that into my crease and see what happens. Oh my god. Oh my god, I touched it like once. And do you see that powder kickback? Like, what? Oh my god, that is powdery. So I will say, other than being severely powdery, this shadow actually was very pigmented, and I'm looking at it right now and it doesn't look patchy, which I was hoping it was not going to be, but it's not looking patchy at all. Like, I'm pretty surprised by how neon it looks though, but I will say, if you can see that pan, that's terrible. I'm going to try to keep this shade as like vibrant as possible. I am going to go back in, but I am going to soften the edges with this shade right down here, which is called Need a Tan. So I'm going to try that. The one thing I will say, there is enough room for them to put the names on here. Why the fuck did they not do that? I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking. Okay, so this one is pretty powdery as well. I'm just going to take this shadow and just kind of buff it right in the crease area. Just kind of make the shade a little softer. Quick, I'm just going to put a little bit of concealer right here because I am going to do more like a soft halo eye. I'm not going to go take it up like crazy. I just want to kind of give it a little bit of color. So now that I got my base on right here, of course I'm going to clean up around there with that shadow again. But I'm going to go in with, I think I want to go in with a bronzy shade. I think I want to go in with this one right down here, which is called Heat Wave. I'm going to kind of go back in with the shade Melon, and I'm going to kind of fix up the lines around my eye. My brush just a little tiny bit. I'm going to go in with the shade Beach Babe, which is the shade that's shattered, and like no pigment at all. Let me use my finger. Just kind of make this look a little bit smokier and to use as many shadows as I can, even though I have a little bit of some fallout stain right there on my eye. I'm going to go in with this like deeper kind of purple shade, which is called Suns Out Buns Out. So that shade gave me a lot of issues, so not going back in with that one. I'm going to go back in with the shade that has the most fallout in this palette, which is Melon, a really, really bright shade. I'm going to kind of use that on my lower lash line. Now I'm just going to take a touch of the Suns Out Buns Out, even though I really don't want to. Just to kind of tie the bottom and the top together. For inner corner and brow bone highlight, I'm going to go take this shade right down here, which is called Summer. So now that the eyes are pretty much done, I'm going to throw on some mascara and some lashes, and I'll be right back to put on the lip. Okay, so now that the eyes are pretty much done after being a pain in the ass, I'm going to go in with the lip. I'm going to go in with the Kylie liquid lipstick in the shade One Wish. Now that the lip is a little bit dry, I'm going to go in with the Kylie gloss in the shade Go Bananas. This is part of like the Super Glitz Glittery Gloss collection, and I actually really like this shade. So there you have it, guys. This is the final look using 2 pieces of the Kylie Summer Collection. I know there is 2 other glosses, like 5 more matte lips, and I believe that's it, and of course the palette, but I did not want to pick up all that. I just wanted to pick up 2 pieces just to do a video on. I feel like the gloss is really, really stunning. It does smell kind of weird, because I thought it was going to have like a nice scent to it. It almost has like a really chemical smell, so I believe they did not add any scents to this one. But for $16, it's a really pretty gloss. I mean, is there a brand out there that might have something similar? I'm hoping. But of course, I do like the color of the gloss, and the glosses are actually really, really pretty, and by themselves, they're actually really stunning. So I do like the gloss. But now let's talk about the palette here. I feel like the palette was very, very underwhelming, very lackluster, and I was not very pleased with it as much. Now, I will say the shade Melon, because of the fallout, I did not like it as much, but the color itself was very vibrant, very bright, very bold, and I really love that color alone. The shade Summer, that one was a really stunning shade right here. It's just a really pretty, like, champagne-y kind of gold color. Really like that one. I liked the shade Need a Tan. The shade Suns Out Buns Out was actually very terrible. It was very powdery and patchy as well, and did not go on with as much pigment as I was hoping for it to be. The shade that was Shattered, which was the shade Beach Babe, was one of the worst shades in the palette for me, because it's supposed to be more like, I guess, like a glitter or something, because it doesn't go on with as much intensity at all. Like, it really doesn't really show up that much, and I mean, it's just more like a glittery top coat kind of thing. But you know, just the shades alone, if they were to have had a little bit better, or at least pressed a little bit harder, and they would have got rid of it, like at least Beach Babe and a few other shades, and they added some more like vibrant fun colors, like even if they would have added like a shimmery yellowy kind of gold metallic shade and called it Bananas or something like that, that would have been really cute, because their whole vibe of this summer collection is banana. So I mean, I just think that this was just so underwhelming. I feel like even though some of the shades work for me, I feel like it's just not worth your money, your time, your energy, period. I would have loved to have seen more and more diversity with this palette, and there wasn't. Like, there's just so many bland, warm, neutral shades in this. For the packaging being so bright, you get like nothing in there except for like one bright shade, which was pretty, just had way too much kickback in the pan. I really not had great experiences with her brand. I really haven't. Some of her liquid lipstick shades, like the shade One Wish that I used today, the shade Libra, the shade Exposed, those are some of my favorite liquid lipstick shades, and they have a really good formula, but then some of them are inconsistent. Her highlighters were inconsistent, her palettes are inconsistent. I'm tired of buying from brands that are inconsistent. I feel like I should spend my money on things I know would work. And I will definitely say right now, if you want a palette that's just like this, but that has better pigmentation and more shade options, get the 3502 from Morphe. yeah, I feel like that one is just going to be just as good. It's going to give you more bold shades, but still going to give you some neutrals as well. So I feel like that's going to get you more bang for your buck. And that one's 23. This one's 45. This one just did not take the cake for me, and I really feel bad about that. I'm sorry that I do not recommend these products to you guys. The gloss is pretty, and I do think the gloss is nice, but just from buying this 2 pieces alone, I'm kind of irritated. Like, I want to have better products for my money. That's all it is. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you thumbs it up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the very near future. Love you. Bye.